Today we've got 7,000 athletes from 9 provinces, from 13,000 schools. And our target that we are chasing is to reach out to 27,000 schools. Each school that participates in the school sport program get free equipment, sporting equipment, and everything else from us in terms of the Department of Sports. I've asked Lotto to come on board. They came on board but very late for the school sport championship. Next year they're going to come on board in terms of proper allocations. You can imagine that there's going to be a revolution. If you get the rest of the other schools participating and so on, look at how brilliant are the athletes from the different schools throughout the country. And you can imagine how many tons and tons of raw talent that's going to come out of this particular program. We are allocating 5.2 million ministerial bursary to support the most talented youth coming out of this particular program, because most cases you come here, you are talented, and then because of poverty you go back home and then you take up breadwinner responsibilities, and then you disappear. You ask, what happened to Velile, the most talented kid from the Eastern Cape? They said he had to drop out because of problems of nutrition, but also because he had to take up family responsibilities. That is over. If you are talented, we give you money and support you for high performance going into the future. So the kids who are going to come out of this program, that's what they are actually going to reap at the end of the day. We've got to reach to the standards of Australia and many other countries. We are, I think, 20 years behind. We have wasted a lot of time on bickering and not doing things, And next year, out of this program evaluation, you will see that we've got these talented youngsters who come through the school sport program championship, from the rudimentary level going up and all of that, whom some of them, I'm definitely sure you will actually see them competing in the Olympics in the next 10, 20 years to come. They are on board in terms of what we are doing. We are working with them and so on, and I'm quite excited that from that particular point we've got no hassles. All federations are basically on board. In fact, we are going to increase the number of codes up until 16 in the next couple of years to come and so on. So the phase-in process have actually begun, and I'm happy about the participation of all federations and their support in relation to our program. And you will see that from this particular process of the school sport championship, I'm definitely sure that even those who did not participate next year is going to be a different story going forward. The first top 5 schools will get a multi-purpose center for the school. So that is what we're going to, for the first top 5. So we're not investing in an individual, we invest in a school, yes, so that school can be supported and all of that. Ideally, every school deserves a multi-purpose center. That's why we're arguing even now that this MIG grant that is given to local government for our purpose of sport, let them give us that money, because I know from where I'm seated, what do I want to do with that money in terms of facilities? I don't have money to spend on facilities. The money is in the MIG, which when people are toing for water, they take it away. They say, I can't be keeping money for facilities here when people are toing for water. They redirect it for something else. When we've got our own budget, rain first for us, we are able to know that where are we going to build facilities and where they are mostly needed. I've got that file, I've got that research about where I will build facilities when we get the necessary resources.